2004 in the final year of engineering, I just created my first email address. So it's not that from childhood I'm a computer friendly person or something like that. But in the engineering final year, I created my email address. Then in 2008, I got my first laptop. Then in 2011, while I was searching on internet, like you all would have come across these phases. Why I'm telling this is the relatability part. So while I was searching across internet, I've seen many ads earn money from working from home or earn money by blogging. That time blogging was very new concept in 2011. Still few people were there, but it's a new concept. So that time I used to see a lot of different ways of earning money. There are many scams also at that time. So ultimately understood one thing: blogging is a legitimate way. So let me start a blog. But when I was thinking about a blog, I just thought blogging means easy money. I can become a millionaire very easily. So I thought it within 1 or 2 years I'll leave my job and everything will be super. Like most of the people glamorize the blogging thing. So like any other fields, blogging is also has its own if and buts, like pros and cons. So I started a blog. The blog name was reddit.in. The blog is still available. I'm typing it for your reference. And because from 2011 I have been blogging. When Pranath said that, I need to prove it. Really, if I was blogging from 2011 or I'm just faking it off. So that blog is still online and it was on Blogger because I don't know WordPress at the time. It was on Blogger. And what the mistake I did in that blog is I was writing about everything. Like right now, if you ask you what will be your blogging topic or niche, most of the new bloggers have this same problem. The niche is an issue. We don't know exact topic because I don't know where I'm expertise at. So we all want to write random topics. So I wrote random topics on reddit.in, but still at that time AdSense was also good and my blog got approved for AdSense. So something was happening. I was spending more than 10 to 20 hours a week writing blog because I was also working. Still, at the end of the 6 months, I got a 15,000 rupees, not 15,000 rupees check from Google AdSense. So a check from Google generally means a lot, though it's not a big money for 6 months, 15,000 rupees. It has motivated me. I think we can do something. And I was having more bigger plans about Google AdSense. But what happened after 6 months of time? What happened is Google AdSense, the rates were reduced, and means the click rate was coming down, and the cost per click also was coming down. Means uh, money which is being paid by Google to a blogger, if any blog reader clicks on the ad, that has been reduced drastically. So after that, that coming 6 months, I could only make 6,000 or 7,000. Then I thought, no, this is not the way. There should be some other way to actually make money from blogging. Then I thought affiliates can be a good opportunity and all. So I tried experimenting a lot. I created many other blogs and all. Finally, what happened is one fine day when I was struggling a lot with all these things, what happened is in the annual medical checkup, doctor told, boss, you are a pre-diabetic, means you are in a border zone of diabetes. Then you need to do something about this thing. I was 33 approximately at the time. Right now I'm 39. So I thought I was very much shocked and I was very much surprised. How will I deal with this now? At the age of 33, diabetic, being labeled as diabetic is something no one wants to do. So I thought I should do something on this. And what I did, I have a passion for blogging and I have this problem. So I thought the passion is blogging and problem is diabetes. So I'll combine my passion with my problem. That is both of them. So I thought I will start learning about diabetes, how to control it and all. And what I thought is I will create a blog on diabetes. So I started creating a blog, started writing whatever I was learning. And what happened is in 6 months of time, I could actually create a very good community of people who want to reverse diabetes naturally. They don't want to suffer with diabetes. Many people are there. So in course of time, I came across many people who are actually they reverse diabetes by themselves means and they were sharing the same story like me. I told, see, I did not start taking medications. I started implementing natural and healthy lifestyle, change in lifestyle, and I'm able to reverse diet. I was sharing this across Facebook and all other things. Then slowly, the community started forming, and my blog was getting good enough traffic because there was no blog in Indian context regarding diabetes. There are many blogs on diabetes. There's high competition. It's a very high competition niche if you want to rank. But the advantage I have is I wrote everything in the Indian context because my focus was only about Indian people. And I want to monetize this blog. Then I thought after 6 months and all, it has getting good traffic and ranking. My Facebook page also was having around 6,000 likes or something like that within 6 months. And a group also has got started getting. Then I thought I will start monetizing it here because I'm putting efforts. Then I thought um, I will do affiliate marketing. Then I started adding affiliate links. Means I signed up for the Amazon affiliate program. Amazon will actually take you as an affiliate if you have a legitimate website. Amazon will not allow sharing affiliate links on Facebook or email or anything. If you do that, they will ban your account. So you need to have a website, and links you can place only on your website or blog. And first they need to approve your blog. For them to approve your blog should have a decent traffic and number of articles, etc. So I got the affiliate thing. Then what happened is affiliate thing was there, and here is the trick. Like affiliate, people think like affiliate is very easy and all, but my products were around whatever I was referring to. It's like a weighing scale, a weighing machine to check your weight. Because diabetes want to check their weight, some are obese and all. So the weighing machine was costing 1,000 rupees, and I could get a commission of 100 rupees. And a diabetic supplement, some supplement is there. It was costing around 1,800 rupees, then 10% commission again comes to 80 rupees. So somehow what I see is with affiliate it is like not more than 5,000 to 10,000 of income from me. But still, if you are in a niche where you are able to promote something digital and have commission percentage which is more than 50%, then their affiliate can be good. So now I started thinking, yeah, something I need to do to increase my blog revenue because I'm putting a lot of efforts. Then came the idea. I thought we should have our own product, and that to a digital product, not a physical product. Because cost of manufacturing a physical product and sending it to the buyer will be a tough process. So I thought of having an ebook. So I started writing an ebook and launched the ebook. And what happened is, by that time, I actually use email marketing a lot. So we have email list of people who are actually interested in my blogs and all. They're happy with me. They want to connect with me and they want to get help from me. So I launched that ebook, and that ebook got me really good sales. So with just one ebook, I sold around 400 to 500 copies in 1 year of time, and that really helped me. So to monetize a blog, having your own product is the ultimate thing, like an ebook or a course or something like that. It will be an ultimate thing. If you go to that level, that's really great. Or else to monetize a blog, you need to have high traffic, and then you can monetize with ads. Now with my diabetes blog, I also get sponsorships. Some people who sell diabetes supplements will ask me to display their ads. That is more effective for me than Google AdSense. So if you are in your niche, if you are able to become that influencer or that kind of person, you will be able to display that ads on your sidebar and take 5,000 or 10,000 rupees per month for just 300 by 300 pixel of sidebar. That's it. So ultimate thing what I'm going to tell you is with the diabetes blog actually I could make that thing, and right now I'm into digital marketing and also I learn digital marketing. I help people. So I have worked with Digital Vidya as a freelance trainer for inbound marketing and email marketing, and this blog actually helped me get my job also. In 2019 when I gave the interview to my company, I don't have any certification to show to my employer. It's just my blog. I showcase them my blog. This is my blog. See, this is how I grow my blog. So I know the digital marketing, but I know SEO, I know blogging, I know content writing, I know social media, I know email marketing. So with all this, what I could achieve is I could get into a career which I like. That's not a simple thing. Generally, to make a career switch, it will take a lot of time. So digital marketing, the beauty of digital marketing is like that. And when you run your own blog, you will learn a lot. and you have to learn a lot to make money out of it. Without learning, you cannot make money out of it. So my final tips for monetizing a blog will be either you should be in a niche where you can promote uh, high value digital products, then you can earn from affiliate, or else become an influencer and be referred for any brands and companies, and you can become that also. If you hold a YouTube channel and all, you can one time at one time you become an influencer and you can charge advertising revenue or sponsorship revenues, or having your own product or having your online course. Let us say you are a person who knows how to make handicrafts or how to make some home decor items or gift items. If you teach that to someone in the form of online course, initially you have a blog, and then when you get the audience over there, you can definitely uh, uh, sell them that product. So one thing always remember in blogging, you need to help people. Once you start helping people, you'll get the audience, and always gather your audience into your email marketing list so that you can be in touch with them regularly. And once in a time when they're ready to purchase something from you, they'll purchase something from you. So that's my journey. Thank you, Kunad and John, and thank you all the audience for listening to me.
Uh, Gordon, can we take? Okay, John has come. Yeah, John, thank you, Gordon, for your insights and your lifetime experience about blogging. Now, coming to John, who doesn't need an introduction who doesn't need an introduction about blogging, and who is the first person in Telugu to blog and get Indian awards also. So coming to Digital John is a digital marketing trainer, blogger, YouTuber. What else we call influencer, public speaker with qualified management education in marketing specialization from Vanguard Business School. He won Best Digital Marketing Blogger Indian Award in 2018, and he is also a top blogger in Telugu digital marketing. John, yeah, you can go on with.
Yes, guys. So first of all, thank you Govardhan and Trinath for inviting me to take this webinar, and thank you so much. And friends, I will be sharing my journey as a blogger, and more those who are working now, those who are doing jobs, those are working professionals, they can relate my blogging journey. And in fact, Govardhan is also not a full-time blogger with his current job. He's still blogging and he's also making money out of it. You need not to quit your job to start blog or to earn money. So my journey, I'll share my journey. So this is the time I was pursuing my MBA in Vanguard Business School between 2016 and 18. So at that time, I wanted to learn digital marketing, and to learn digital marketing practically, I started blog with my name. My full name is Bhairapaga John. You can find blog on that name itself, bhairapagajohn.com. So I started that blog to learn digital marketing practically, and I started writing content on graphic designing, video editing, computer hardware, and finally I chose digital marketing as a niche for my blog, and I started writing digital marketing articles. And the purpose behind my blog was not to earn money when I started at the time. So the purpose behind my blog was to practice digital marketing. So those who want to learn digital marketing, blog is the best way to practice digital marketing. I recommend you to start blogging if you want to learn digital marketing practically. So I started blog in 2017 February, and I faced many hardships in learning. I didn't have money to renew my hosting also. I lost my data, my articles with that hosting company again. Again, I started with new hosting, and again, I rewrote that articles. Those were the hardships. Like that, I faced many problems in blogging. And in 2017 itself, I started one YouTube channel called Digital John, and I started publishing content on digital marketing in Telugu language. So Telugu is my mother tongue, so I can easily talk and I can easily connect with Telugu audience, and that is how I started a YouTube channel. But eventually, Again, I'm telling, in 2018, March 27th, I purchased digitalbuddy.com and digitalbuddy.in, two domains, and that is where I started blogging in Telugu language in digital marketing, and I was building because I already have YouTube channel in Telugu, and I also started blogging. Uh, I also started writing articles in Telugu language, and I was slowly building audience from 2018 itself, and now my email list is close to 2000 subscribers, and my YouTube channel subscribers recently achieved 3000 subscribers. This is only you people know that, because I'm revealing to you. And so this is like small audience only, but these are the relevant audience. These are my audience, and those who buy my products, those who buy my products now. So I started blogging in 2018, and slowly it's almost 2 years now, from 2018 March to 2020 March. March also completed. So in these 2 years, I was building. I was focusing only on building my audience, getting traffic to my blog, getting viewers to my YouTube channel, and that is how I'm building. And this blog helped me to do so many things. I'll tell you one biggest achievement. This blog helped me to get internship from Cipla CEO. I don't know how many of you know about the Cipla company. Cipla is the biggest pharma company in the world, and Cipla CEO contacted me, and he hired me for 3 months internship. And like that, I got many consulting opportunities, public speaking opportunities also. With blog, with personal branding also, I got many achievements, and I also wrote one ebook, and I am also answering. I don't know how many of you know about the Vocal app. It's VOKAL. It's a Indian Quora. I can tell it's an Indian Quora where people can ask questions in the Indian languages, regional languages, and experts like me in digital marketing, or experts in their subject, they can answer their questions in Telugu. So I am answering Telugu digital marketing questions in the Vocal platform, and recently I received one. I can show you this. I recently I received this certificate of gratitude from the CEO of Vocal as well. So this is how I'm contributing to Telugu digital marketing now. I'm building my audience, and so once if the audience are built for your blog, then you can monetize your blog. That is the best way. That is the best way, perfect way to monetize your blog. Google AdSense or affiliate marketing or other things are secondary, but first focus on building your audience and then monetize. What you can sell, what kind of products you can create to that audience, what kind of problems you can solve to that audience by your informational products, either it ebooks or online courses or workshops also you can monetize. I do workshops as well. I did 3 workshops so far in Hyderabad. So this is the best way. This is my journey, but a lot of hardships are there. Many problems I also faced we in hosting or domain and all those things. This is my short journey, but if you have any specific questions on blogging, again you can ask me in the Q&A session. I'll be happy to answer your questions as well.
Thank you, John. It was very nice. So now there will be a rapid fire question for there will be a rapid fire question for 5 minutes. After that, we'll go with Q&A. Okay?
That's okay.
Right. Yeah, Govardhan, can we take with you? So
yeah, sure.
Before that, I think we can take a poll, like how many people are having blog and what are that would be
yes, sure. I'm investing in the blog now.
Yeah,
I think all the participants are able to see this. Please vote. Please give your vote.
Guys, so you can see on the screen. Kindly vote so that it will be for 2 minutes, so that we can make rapid fire questions still interesting. Take that poll.
Few more people. 8 people are already submitted. 9. 9 people. 10 people. Come on, guys. It's for participation only. Just be active and participate. I think you all fit into any of this category, any one of this category. Okay, 11 people. Okay, great. I'm ending the voting and sharing the results with you all. So 6% people say I have a free blog, and 39% say I have a self-hosted WordPress blog. That's great. Means seven people in this group in this webinar are exactly action takers. They're ready to move to the next level. I don't have a blog, one person, and I want to start a blog, three persons. Yeah, this also is a good thing. Thank you.
Then Gordon will go with the rapid fire. Then it would be the best way you can answer them. So many people are
Yeah,
having their own blog. So my question to you is, I also have I get a lot of traffic, but I'm not earning from my blog. So what is your suggestion on it?
yeah. What happens? This is the first problem I have received when with my blog also, diabetes blog also. We used to get a lot of traffic. They come and they go. And when people come to your website, if there is no place to take an action for them, then definitely there will be a problem. So what we need to do is people should have something to act upon. When they come to your blog, they also call this as call to actions. This word is something technical, may sound technical, but it's simple. When someone comes to your blog, you need to have a email marketing system, capturing system, so that you capture those guys into your email marketing system. Because a person who is coming to your blog might not be ready to take an action today, or might not be ready to purchase anything from you today, but he may be purchasing something from you down the line in 3 months. In between the time, if you're able to answer his questions and you're able to inform him something which can help him in his point from moving him from point A to point B, then what will happen is uh, he'll be able to connect with you very properly. He will be able to build relationship with you. Then in the right time, when the right time comes, when you tell this is the product I have for you, it will be helping you. He will be purchasing it. So this is what happens with most of the people. Right? We get traffic, and what Neil Patel and other big experts says is a person who comes to your blog one time and goes away without doing anything. If you don't capture him, he will not return for 2 or 3 more years. Means a person returning to your blog again and again, the possibility is very less. So when a person is coming to your blog, try to grab him into your email list. You need to get him into your email list, or you need to get him into your Facebook group, or you need to get him into your WhatsApp group, something like that. You need to have a, because see, Google algorithm changes, so your blog ranking will always change. Facebook will change. Everything will change. So to convert and get more money out of high traffic, you need to know, you need to have a product. That's first one thing. You need to have something to sell, or else only with ads you can't get any money. And you need to know how to actually get the guys into your database and build up a relationship with them. And like John said, you need to help them regularly, help them with your information and emails. That's how you need to do.
Yeah. The second question now, as you have answered it, okay, what blog topics are good if
Yeah,
I want to earn affiliates?
yeah, sure. Blog topics are good. You're talking about affiliates.
Yeah, we are talking about affiliates.
Okay. When
That
and
okay. That before that, I think if you answer this question, then we'll go for to affiliate. So
okay,
Govardhan, I think many people have joined today to learn the main motto of this webinar is it possible to earn 2 lakhs per month with my blog?
yeah.
If it is
Most
six
of
months old, then we'll go for affiliate. It will be the
okay,
best way.
okay, I'll answer this question. So people think that generally when we are having some digital marketing meets, Trinath was the president and we are organizing that, and we used to meet people from different industries. Some software people, someone from other industries are coming up, and we are having a chit chat casually, and they're simply asking, so can we earn 1 lakh per month or 2 lakhs per month after 6 months of blogging and all? Then we are not able to answer that question immediately, but we used to control our laughter very toughly, because it's not so easy. Blogging is, people think that blogging is easy money and we can earn easy, because this some bloggers or some people in digital marketing industry, they are promoting it like this and they say it's very glamorous. so that people will take action. They start doing something. They start purchasing their products. But in reality, it's not so easy. It will take some time. And to be frank, I'll tell you, if you put every week 20 hours of work for 6 months on your blog, if you choose the right topic, definitely on average you can make 50,000 per month. In
Wow.
6 months, you'll be start making that. But hard work, effort, and learning. You should be ready to learn a lot. It's not like, "Arey yaar, I am very tough about this. I can't learn that. It's very tough. I don't know." Then that's not possible. As a blogger and digital marketer, you need to learn a lot because till this date, I don't know. Initially, what I learned, WordPress. I know how to manage WordPress now. Initially, I was afraid of it. So we need to every day be open for learning. And one more thing, life will become so interesting when you learn every day. You keep learning, you'll see that world is very big. When I started blogging, I lost the fear of losing my job because in blogging I could see people are making money sitting doing freelancing. They don't have a full-time job. They just write articles and make money. Some people are there who manage other people's email marketing systems, who manage email marketing softwares of big companies. So it's all about, don't think blogging is about earning quick money or earning very fast money. For anything, see, in the world, you'll get paid for the skill you get. Whatever skill you learn, for that you'll be getting paid. That may be job or a blog. So understand that it's not easy money. 2 lakhs per month earning. If you want to do that, then you may have to have a team and think like blog is a business, not like, if you think blog is a blog, I not invest anything and I want to earn 2 lakhs per month, then it's never going to happen.
I think continuing that answer from you, we'll take the last question from you, Govardhan.
Yeah,
What blog topics are good if I want to earn from affiliates? What is your suggestion from you?
yeah. This is a very important question because some of my friends and colleagues also sometimes they come to me. They see something on Facebook, and yesterday only one of my friend was asking me. So, Govardhan, what do you think? Yeah, they say people say affiliate is like so easy to earn money and all. They say lakhs of rupees, crores of rupees and all. So, how is it possible? Affiliate is a good thing, good way to earn money. But understand that to earn affiliate revenue, you need to have a product which is digital and the product which is high ticket. Because in affiliate,
Yes.
you are not selling your own product, you are selling someone else's product. So definitely you will not get 100% commission. Like if you sell your own product, you will keep all the 100% money with you. But when you're selling an affiliate product, you're having 50% of the revenue or 30% or 20% depending on the structure. Because of digital products, what's the advantage? I created an ebook in 2017. So 2017, I created an ebook. So that ebook, I don't need to create again and again, just a PDF. So whatever extra sales are coming for me, it's only the marketing expense I do, the promotion part. But I don't.
Yes.
There's no expenditure to actually create the product again and again. So affiliate. That's the reason affiliate people offer a lot of commission. Like SiteGround offers a lot of percentage. Like other plugins, like I use Thrive themes, Thrive membership themes and all. That's very good for capturing leads and all. They offer affiliate, and some softwares they offer affiliate. Email marketing software they offer affiliate. So, but you getting into this type of niche, please understand that competition will also be very high. So you need to be working very hard and do your best because affiliate, always understand that affiliate will change. Amazon recently, what happened due to this corona and all, we came to know that Amazon has actually cut down the commission rate, affiliate commission rate. So in affiliate marketing, every time the risk is there that the commission will depend on the other person. And right now, in our blogosphere, if people are in blogs, they know Kulwant Negi, or he's having a course. If you promote, you'll get some. And let's say John is releasing a course on digital marketing, and I will be promoting his course, and I may get some commission. And you also can promote his course, and you may get some commission. So that way, affiliate works. So if you are planning for affiliate marketing, be ready to be an influencer, and also the nick or topic will be about digital products. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's it.
Thank you, God. Yeah. Thank you, Gordon. Now, John, because now we have come to the technical part, we'll take it, John. So, John, What do you think? Free blog or self-hosted blog? Which is the best? What do you suggest?
I recommended to take self-hosted WordPress blog only instead of free blog, because of the see, if you are if you are taking the free blog, that is like building a good construction on the land which is not your own.
Okay.
Okay, that is like free blog. Okay,
Good
don't
example.
build on the free platforms.
Correct.
Build take your own domain and take your own domain, take your own hosting. That is like purchasing land. On that you can put any construction, because it will on the base is also yours only completely. It will be yours. That is my recommendation. That is the best example that I can give you. Go with the paid blog only, and it won't cost you more than ₹1,000 now. And even my students, I recommend them to take dot online or dot another extensions also, because those domains comes in the less price. Yeah, if you have money, go with the .com domains also, but if you don't have money, you can cut down the cost with other domain extensions also if you want to buy.
Yeah. As Gordon was saying, John, is Google AdSense the best way to monetize blogs or any other suggestions from you?
See, Google AdSense is the best way to monetize only if the blog is getting more traffic. Okay. And now the CPM, cost per mille, or the cost per clicks are also reducing. And again, your income, your money is depending on other third party. So I don't recommend Google AdSense for your blog. And we as a bloggers, we blog in a niches. So it's not entertainment blog or the music related blog to get more traffic and to monetize through AdSense. And I don't recommend Google AdSense, but consider other ways to monetize.
So now last question to John. How to create your own informational products?
We. I'm sure that those who have blog through this webinar, you people understood that best way to monetize your blog is to create informational products. And I recommend you to create ebooks like Govardhan already did. As I also wrote one small ebook, and ebooks and the online courses are the best way to create informational products. And with a free screen recording software is also available. By using any screen recording software, you can record that videos and you can create online courses. To create ebooks, you can use simple Microsoft Word or Google Doc also, and just you can type and export it in PDF, and that becomes ebook, and that you can sell it. And initially those were, again later on you can beautify that product with the if you get money. After getting money, you can hire a designer and make it even better. But initially, don't go with the high stuff. Just create that right content is important, not the design of the book. So focus on that ebooks and the online courses initially.
Thank you, John. Gordon will take one poll, how people got to know about this webinar, and then we'll go with the Q&A.
Yeah,
Gordon.
sure. It's very important for us to know.
Yeah, guys, you can see the screen on the. So, how did you know about the webinar? So, kindly
So,
give your.
yeah, we want every one of you to please answer this. So, because it's relevant to everyone.
We'll give 1 minute of time so that everyone will answer about.
Yeah, time will be there, not an issue. We have right now 8 people answering. Please, others also answer. 10 people. Thank you. Few more. 11 people. We have 4 more people.
Come on, guys, you can do it.
Come on, come on.
Yes, friends, please participate in this poll. And after this poll, we will be having Q&A session.
You can have all the answers for your questions today.
Yeah.
Whatever is possible, we'll answer.
Yes.
And also get ready with your questions.
Well, I think.
Yes, friends. After participating in this poll, you can ask your questions in the comment section.
Okay, I think almost everyone is done.
Yeah, Gordon. You can go.
Okay. Okay, we'll share the results. Okay, that's great to see that Digital John is dominating the bar.
Yes.
50% is coming from Digital John's followers. That's great. And we have someone from Facebook, someone from WhatsApp, someone from email. Thank you guys for participating in the poll.
Yeah. Now the floor is open. You can ask your questions so that we will ask our experts to answer the questions.
Yes,
Srinivas,
sir.
one thing we can do,
Yeah.
we can ask the person to, if he want to speak, we can ask the person to say speak, and we can give him the voice and he can speak. That will be good.
Yeah.
What if
That would be the best option. Yeah, we can
anyone
do
who
it.
wants to ask a question can type in the chat box, speak.